Hi everyone! Let's talk now about the Master of Science in Hospitality Management. It's a 2-year program where students and working professionals will gain both technical and managerial skills in partnership with ESCP Business School in the hotel industry. So here at FERRANDI we have plenty of partnerships with colleges and hotels such as Hong Kong Polytechnic University, such as Accor, Four Seasons, Hilton, and many others. So this means that you will be able to go abroad for an internship or an academic exchange. FERRANDI's ambition is to make you a creative and strategist leader. So that's why we offer different specializations such as international hospitality business, brand management, and many others. In other words, you will learn how to improve the performance of a hotel, how to develop a revenue, and most importantly, how to be a leader. So today we are here with Katherine. She's currently a student in the Master of Science. She's here to give us her feedback about the program. Hi Katherine, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm fine, and you?
I'm good, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So my first question will be, so our guests can know you more. What was your previous experience in the hotel industry and what is your academic background?
Well, first of all, I began 3 years ago in the restaurant industry. So I began beside my studies, I wanted a summer job. So I was taken by the Groupe Bourdoncle as a clerk in a big traditional French brasserie. And so that's the day I fell in love with the restaurant industry. So since then I did a year as a clerk, a year as a runner, and I ended up a head waitress. Beside that restaurant experience, I also worked as a private butler for famous, for American celebrities such as Kanye West and Sting. So great opportunities.
Great experiences, yeah.
And very important is to say those were my jobs beside my studies. But my studies were absolutely completely different to hospitality because I was in a psychology degree, specialized in neurobiology, so I was aiming to be a psychiatrist. And so yeah, it completely changed.
Wow, okay,
yeah.
Super interesting. So you see, you don't have to have any previous experience in the hospitality sector to enter the Master of Science. So since you're not from this sector, what was the most challenging course according to you?
The most challenging course is definitely, was definitely Finance for Hotel Corporation, which was in my first trimester, and with Hans Ducholet, who I have in Revenue Management this trimester. And it was the most challenging because I had never done any finance before, and it's kind of impressive to arrive in a new class, a new course where not only you're new to the industry, but also you arrive into a course like marketing that I've never touched either before coming. You're just kind of impressed and you don't understand the terms. So that was kind of complicated for me in the beginning, but it was also my favorite because the teacher, Hans Ducholet, is like every other teacher, kind of gives a lot of life to the courses.
Okay.
And because all the teachers are they're professionals, so they're mainly passionate about what they teach. So it's just great to be a student of Finance for Hotel Corporation. It's freaky at first, but
okay, nice, super interesting. So I was talking before about the semester abroad or academic exchange. Did you have the opportunity to do one, to go abroad?
No, I haven't. I didn't have any academic exchange, but in April I'm leaving for a month to Canada, so to study the North American business.
Okay, nice. Super, sounds cool. I mean, Canada, I love Canada. And where are you exactly and what are you expecting from this journey?
We're staying in Montreal, and I chose Canada because we did have the choice with Hong Kong, Vietnam, going to Canada, and it was my first choice because they basically tell you to go in one or the other to study either the Asian business or the North American one, and because I want to work in the United States when I'm in my 25, 30, around that age, I said to myself that it was obvious to go to Canada to study the North American market. And well, I do expect to understand better the culture as well, to know if I would want to live there, because I've never been to Canada. I have been to the United States, but maybe, who knows, I would want to stay in Canada.
Okay, I'm sure you will love it. So I was talking about the different specializations. Which one did you pick, and what are your career plans? You were talking before about the United States, so if you can tell us more about what you want to do after the graduation.
Well, I chose the F&B, so the food and beverage specialization, knowing that there's 3 different ones: hotel operation, hotel development, and food and beverage specialization. So I chose that one because, well, since the beginning I've been working in restaurants, so I'm not going to start...
It was obvious.
Yeah, exactly. The obvious track to follow. So going out of the master in June, I am asking for the position of an assistant, the assistant of an F&B manager in a hotel or a palace, and anywhere around the world, to be honest, but it just has to be the best opportunity. So yes, I would love to have one in the United States, but it's complicated for visas. In Canada, it's easier. So I'll see. I have asked actually for Montreal, but I'll see anyways.
You'll see. Okay. I wish you the best of luck, Katherine. So my last question for you, Katherine. So for those who maybe have no experience in the industry, what kind of advice would you give them?
Well, speaking as someone who had no studies in whatsoever, any marketing, economics, hospitality, nothing at all, or just psychology, obviously, and science. But speaking as someone who comes from another industry, I would tell the people who don't believe in themselves, don't believe that they have the capacities, or that they don't have the experience to be accepted in FERRANDI, I would tell you to chance it, because I did it, and you just have to, during the interview, you have to show how passionate and motivated you are, and that's the key thing. For me, it's the key thing that will show the interviewers that there's no reason that they should refuse you. And it's not as difficult as you can imagine. So I would tell you, try it, and what have you to lose anyways?
Taking the risk was worth it at the end, Katherine, right?
Of course, yeah.
Thank you very much for your feedback, Katherine.
Thank you.
So I imagine that now, after all you heard, you want to join FERRANDI Paris. So this is how you can apply to our management programs. You just need to go on our website, so ferrandiparis.com. You have the button apply here below. Just need to click here, download all your documents, and you can email us at the email here on your screen. We will be more than happy to answer all your questions, to guide you through the admission process. And thanks for watching.